gosh. Hello, everyone. It's me. I'm back. I know you missed me. Good evening and welcome. I hope that you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday weekend. And maybe it was your Thanksmas. Anybody celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas on the same day this weekend? Some people do. I'm glad I don't, because I don't start shopping until December 20th. Anyone get started on your shopping this weekend? Or maybe you finished. So do me a favor, comment if you would, if you are done shopping and you're like a super overachiever, and I would love to be you, if you are just started, or if you have no clue what you're going to get. So just comment for me if you would, please. I would just love to see where people are, because I know people that are done in October and it baffles me. So anyway, good for you if you were shopping. And I sure hope that you took advantage of your favorite MK gal and her promotions that she ran this weekend as well. Did you travel for Thanksgiving? Did you travel 5 miles down the road, 10 hours down the road? Did you host people? Did you have a big group? Was it a small family, or was there an empty chair at your table for the first time for one reason or another? Either way, no matter how far you went or whatever, we are just thankful. So I feel you, I understand you, and I am thankful that you are here tonight. So sit back and relax, because sister, you have earned it, and let's learn. My name is Allison Vershaw. I'm a beauty consultant in Central Illinois in Morton, the pumpkin capital of the world. So when you were eating your pumpkin pies this weekend, chances are those cans of pumpkin came from my hometown. But you may not like pumpkin. Who knows, right? Anyway, so and I'm honored to be chosen as a ambassador for the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And no, that doesn't mean the foundation we put on our face. It's an actual foundation, a 501c3, but we'll get to that. So tonight's training is going to be a little bit different. As we celebrate Giving Tuesday, I want to share with you about the Mary Kay Ash Foundation and how your purchases all year long, no matter how big or small, truly make a difference. And tonight at the end, I'm going to share with you how you can make a difference in the lives of an unexpected individual, or some individuals with an S, as a result of a special promotion that we're launching tonight through November 30th. So don't forget to share this presentation, because it is full of truly insightful information that reminds everyone that we, Mary Kay, are more than paint jars and pink cars. Mary Kay Ash's dream was to enrich the lives of women everywhere. So it seems fitting that the Mary Kay Ash Foundation raises and distributes funds to invest in breakthrough cancer research and clinical trials to find a cure for women's related cancers and ending domestic violence. Since 1996, the Mary Kay Ash Foundation, a 501c3 organization, has contributed more than 92, that's a 9 and a 2, $92 million to organizations aligned with its twofold mission. In addition, the foundation supports awareness initiatives, community outreach programs, and advocates for legislation to ensure that women are healthy and safe. Through our global charitable foundations in Brazil, Canada, China, and the United States, we are collectively making a deeper impact on the lives of women around the world. So, as I said, that's a twofold mission. But as I would like to call it, it's a two-arm mission, right? We have two arms to wrap you in a hug, to provide you with hope and security and faith and all the things. So arm number one is cancer research. 1 in 3 women are diagnosed with some form of cancer during their lifetime, which is why Mary Kay Ash Foundation is dedicated to eliminating cancers affecting women. In 1987, Mary Kay Ash lost her husband, Mel, to lung cancer. And she decided to put her money where her heart was. And she asked Mary Kay employees and independent beauty consultants to do the exact same. Together, they began raising funds for cancer research. And in 1996, 11, I don't even know. Can't even do the math. It's Thanksgiving hangover. Too much turkey. In 1996, she established the foundation to formalize the raising and distributing of research funds for cancers affecting women. Research enhances our understanding of cancer and helps us find and develop better, more effective treatments, earlier detection, and better outcomes for women facing a cancer diagnosis. Annually, the Mary Kay Ash Foundation is proud to support programs and services of organizations providing care to those affected by a cancer diagnosis, translational cancer research grants, clinical trials for cancers affecting women, and the International Postdoctoral Scholars in Cancer Research Fellowship in collaboration with the University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center in Dallas. In 2023, the foundation awarded 12 cancer research grants totaling $1.2 million in support of innovative and translational research efforts. Researchers from the country's top accredited universities and institutes received $100,000 grants to further conduct groundbreaking research in cancers primarily affecting women, potentially leading to a better detection, prognosis, and treatment options. Let's learn more.
Well, giving back to the community is inherent for the company, especially coming from our founder, Mary Kay Ash. For nearly 20 years now, the Mary Kay Foundation has provided research grants to experts around the country.
To try to distinguish themselves from lots of other foundations, they decided to focus on cancers that almost exclusively affect women, like breast cancer, cervical cancer, uterine cancer, and ovarian cancer.
To date, around $22 million has been provided by the Mary Kay Foundation toward that vital research.
The role is to have PhDs, MDs, MD PhDs review the applications and to pick out the most meritorious grants that Mary Kay Foundation funds each year.
13 researchers will each receive $100,000 from the Mary Kay Foundation.
Funding in general from private sources is very important for young investigators like myself who are still establishing the track record in science. The purpose of the grant that we have written really follows two aims. We would like to understand the biology better, to discover microRNAs that could effectively kill cancer and not harm normal cells. And the second part of it is how to get these natural cancer fighters back into the correct cells in the correct time and the correct dose. We can help to improve the delivery specifically to ovarian cancer.
Through the years, we follow the progress of the different researchers who've received a foundation grant. And it is so exciting to read about the incredible breakthroughs that some of these individuals are achieving.
It's something that I'm passionate about and my lab is passionate about. We feel lucky that we're able to work on this problem and make some even small contribution to understand cancer better.
Yes. Thank you, Mary Kay Foundation. And thank you for your support, right? I mean, can you imagine? These doctors are trying to find cures for women's cancer. And because of the Mary Kay Ash Foundation and because of your purchasing of our products, we're able to award $100,000 grants, right? So let's learn some more about this. As you see on the screen, these are 6 of the 12 researchers who were awarded a scholarship or a grant, this last in 2023. The Mary Kay Ash Foundation has invested more than $26 million in cancer research grants since 1996. Now, if you were listening, the video was a little bit little older. It was from 2015, said 22 million. Well, you know what? Good news, sister. We are up to 26 million. The foundation has funded more than 270 unique researchers in their pursuits to finding cures for cancers affecting women. 80% of funded projects resulted in new scientific paradigms or challenging existing philosophies. 72% uncovered a new technique, a technology, or maybe it was an approach. And 89% published research results in scientific publications. Now, if you're like me and you know somebody who has had cancer, we can be thankful, right? We're so thankful that there are people that are trying to find the cure. So we have arm number 1, which was the cancer. And now arm number 2 is eradicating domestic violence. That's number 2. In July of 2000, the Mary Kay Ash Foundation embraced a second mission to prevent violence against women after hearing the heartbreaking stories of those in the Mary Kay Independent Sales Force and surrounding communities who were deeply impacted by this issue. Now, they used to say it was 1 in 4. At times, it's starting to trickle down to 1 in 3. So the more we can educate, the more we can support, the higher maybe the numbers will go. Let's erase it all, right? Like, get rid of it. That mission, however, took on added urgency in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to increased instances of domestic violence across the world. The World Health Organization reported in April of 2020 that as people were asked to stay at home to slow the spread of COVID, the risk of intimate partner violence was likely to increase. Women in abusive relationships were more likely to be exposed to violence, as were their children, as families spent more time in close contact and families coped with additional stress and potential economic and even job losses. The Mary Kay Ash Foundation is committed to ending the epidemic of violence against women by providing grants to women's shelters and supporting community outreach programs. Domestic violence shelters provide safe, temporary homes for women and their children escaping imminent danger due to domestic violence. Innovative programs help to empower women so they can live a life free from abuse. The Mary Kay Ash Foundation partners with select organizations working to eliminate violence against women domestically and internationally. In addition, domestic violence shelter grants are awarded in the amount of $20,000 annually to operating shelters across the United States. This year, Mary Kay's 60th year, we awarded 60 domestic violence shelter grants across the country, totaling $1.2 million. What? These unrestricted dollars truly help fund life-saving work through programs, services, facility upgrades, covering the rising operating costs, legal aid counseling, and so much more. Access to vital resources like these ensure women and children are supported on their journey to a life free from abuse. Let's learn more.
I was married at 15 and I was in an abusive relationship for a long time. Finally, when I started seeing how it was affecting my daughter, that she wasn't talking, she was withdrawn, she wouldn't make friends, she started calling herself names. I'm ugly, I'm stupid. I just said, no, I don't want this for her. And it just so happened that I heard the name Genesis.
Genesis opened back in 1985. We have grown over the last 31 years to become this full-service domestic violence recovery program that removes every roadblock that a woman's going to face on her journey to an abuse-free life. But every year, Genesis saves 1,300 women and children from this epidemic, and that's where we get our hope from. Support from companies like Mary Kay is invaluable to us here at Genesis. The corporate staff is really an extension of us. They become our kitchen table ambassadors and share our message of awareness and hope within their own circles, but also providing the tangible resources, things that we don't have to go out and buy, things that make women feel beautiful and feminine and loved and cared for.
When I hear Mary Kay, I see it as a treasure. You may think it's just makeup. You may think it's just lotions, perfumes, beauty products. No, it's something that is literally helping women feel beautiful. And there's a power in that.
Powerful stuff, right? Again, more than pink cars and pink jars. We've got a flyer, or the Genesis is actually one of the, obviously, recipients of a grant. And I found that, and I wanted to share, it's not only a personal story, but there goes my cat. but it's nice to see. So it's relatable, right? And so in 2023, they put out their own flyer this year that says 1 in 3 will experience violence. 1/3 of women will experience psychological aggression. Leading cause of injury. This is the leading cause of injury, my friends, domestic violence. It's more than car accidents, mugging, and rape combined. So we have domestic violence shelter grants, right, that we do. And since 2000, 3,300 organizations advocate for eradicating gender-based violence. And they've received grants from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. 3,300 organizations that advocate got the grants. The Mary Kay Ash Foundation has awarded over $56 million in grants to shelters. In 2020, the Mary Kay Ash Foundation supported 786 unique projects with organizations advocating for eradicating gender-based violence and funding women's shelters. And in 2020, Mary Kay Ash Foundation supported over 600 domestic violence shelters globally, right? And so the Mary Kay Foundation has been able to support, protect, and empower over 2 million women and girls in over 138 countries. This slide right here shows all 60 organizations that received a grant from us this year. There's at least one in every state. My friends, if you have a domestic or a shelter for domestic violence or a women's shelter of some sort that helps support that, please talk with them. Encourage them to apply, right? Why not? It's $20,000. That's great for a nonprofit budget. Well, let me tell you. All right. So mothers, daughters, granddaughters, aunts, besties, and even yourself. Who do you give for? Giving Tuesday is an international day meant to unleash the amazing power of people and highlight organizations around the world. We encourage you to remember who #IGiveFor. By giving, you can support cancer research, which will hopefully someday eliminate cancers impacting women, or it can mean important support for shelters working hard to end domestic violence. So how can you help? This is really cool, friends. This is really cool. Listen. All right. So we have decided to support our cancer centers this Giving Tuesday. So we're selling the satin lip set. You're familiar with that, right? We're going to sell it for $25, and it's going to be wrapped, and it's going to be super cute, and it's going to have a special message. And that set is going to be delivered to a local cancer center nearest to your consultant. Okay. And that's for a patient who's currently undergoing cancer treatments. $10 of that $25 is going to be donated back to the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. So let's say I have a goal. I'm going to try to do some math here. Say I have a goal to sell 15 of these. That means if I do $10, so 15 times 10. So $10 of each sale is going to the foundation. I'm going to write a check to the Mary Kay Ash Foundation for $150. And I'm also going to get to be a blessing to 15 unsuspecting patients who are undergoing cancer treatments. Like, is that not cool or what? So why the satin lip set? Well, it's amazing, of course. The lip scrub contains natural sugar crystals, and it does taste like sugar. No, it is not recommended to eat for part of your daily diet, but it gently exfoliates the dead surface skin, while the shea butters and sunflower oil softens and smooths and conditions. And then you mix the shea and jojoba butters into that balm, and that hydrates those lips and protects while helping retain moisture for hours. People that are undergoing, dry out, I mean, that's kind of a weird word to say, or weird way to, like, a thought process, right? But they just need all the hydration they can get. And for those of you that ever have dry lips, you lick them a lot. Like, let's just help them keep those hydrated. So what if you took a screenshot of this right here? Take a screenshot right now of this graphic. And I encourage you, and I'm going to challenge you to post this on your page and let your friends know what your consultant is doing. That the special promotion is for people undergoing cancer treatments, and ask your friends how many they want to purchase. How many they want to purchase for someone who's undergoing treatments. I think we all know someone who has gone through or is currently going through treatment. So think about a person who doesn't have anybody, right? Can you imagine the love part of that hug, right? That they will feel when they get shared this blessing this holiday season. Your friends can Venmo you. You can Venmo your consultant. I don't care how many you want to tell them. Tell them you want to do 10. Do 4. Round up to $100. Be a blessing to 4 people that are undergoing treatments. That would be great. That would be great. All right. I know we can do it. I know we can do it, ladies. And I would like to thank you in advance for your support of this promotion. Again, it starts tonight, right now, and it runs through November 30th. I would say till like 11:59. But you've got time to call your friends, round it up, make a conscious effort to do the and then some, to be the giver this holiday season. Okay, so next week, we're back to our regular product education, and we're going to showcase the Fab 5 Favorites Gift Edition. We know the holidays can get a little hectic, and our goal is to help make shopping for everyone on your list, including you, so much easier. So I thank you for your time and allowing me to share with you about the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. We'll catch you next week at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a great evening. Thanks so much.